हे गाइस वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। स्वागत है ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਈ ਹਾਂ ਕਲਾਸ 12 ਫਿਜ਼ਿਕਸ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਫਸਟ ਯੂਨਿਟ ਆ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੋਸਟੈਟਿਕਸ। ਇਹਦੇ MCQs ਅਤੇ ਟਰੂ ਫਾਲਸ ਦੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਬਣੇ ਰਹੋ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ PDF ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਸੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੱਸੇ, ਮੈਂ PDF ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੀ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਮਲਟੀਪਲ ਚੋਇਸ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ। ਇਨ SI यूनिट ऑफ इलैक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज, ਇਹਦਾ ਸਹੀ ਆਨਸਰ ਹੈਗਾ B, ਨਿਊਟਨ ਪਰ ਕੂਲਮ। ਸੈਕੰਡ, dimensional formula of electric field intensity is, correct option A, m1 l1 t minus 3 a minus 1. Can a body have a charge of 4 into 10 raised to 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb? Yes. Next हैगा है dimensional formula for electric potential is B, m1 l2 t minus 3 a minus 1. Next हैगा what is the dimensional formula of capacitance? D, m minus 1 l minus 2 a2 to t4. Next question हैगा है electric field intensity due to an electric dipole at a point of distance r from its center varies as D, r raised to minus 3. When a body becomes negatively charged, its mass increases. SI unit of electric charge is, ਇਹਦਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਆ ਗਿਆ A, coulomb. Next ਹੈਗਾ torque acting on a dipole of a dipole moment P vector in an electric field E vector is, ਇਹਦਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਹੈਗਾ B, P vector cross product ਲੱਗਾ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ E vector ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। Next ਹੈਗਾ a stationary charge produces an electric field only. Next question, angle between equipotential surface and electric field lines is C, 90 degree. Dimensional formula of dielectric strength is C, m1 l1 t minus 3 a minus 1. Next question हैगा relation between dielectric constant K and electric susceptibility xe is, ਇਹਦਾ dimensional formula हैगा B, x equal to k minus 1. Next question हैगा the unit of permittivity of a free space epsilon naught is D, coulomb square, newton minus 1, meter inverse square. Next question हैगा SI unit of potential gradient is A, volt per meter. Dimensional formula for potential difference is C, m1 l2 t minus 3 a minus 1. Next, what are the units of K is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught? Answer हैगा B, Newton meter square, coulomb inverse square. 18th question है electric potential at a point in an electric field is D, work done per unit charge. Next question, what is the value of charge on an electron? Is a charge less than this value possible? Answer हैगा C, minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb and no. 20th question है a torque on an electric dipole is a vector or a scalar? ਇਹਦਾ आंसर हैगा vector है ये, ठीक है। Next, on what factors does the capacitance of a capacitor depends? आंसर हैगा D, all of these, मतलब नेचर ऑफ डायलैक्ट्रिक भी, एरिया ऑफ प्लेट भी, डिस्टेंस बिटवीन प्लेट्स भी, ठीक है। ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ MCQs ਨੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪੇਪਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਸਕਦੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਚਾਂਸਿਸ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੈ ਇਜ਼ ਇਟ ਸੇਫ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਇਨਸਾਈਡ ਅ ਕਾਰ ਡਿਊਰਿੰਗ ਅ ਥੰਡਰ ਸਟੋਰਮ? ਆਂਸਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਯੈਸ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਕਾਰ ਆਪ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਡਕਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਚਾਰਜ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਸਰਫੇਸ 'ਤੇ ਹੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਤੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਅਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ, ਮੈਂ ਬਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਆਪਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੰਬੀ ਨਾ ਬਣੇ, ਸਿੱਧੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟ ਆਨਸਰ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ। ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਟੋਟਲ MCQs ਹੈਗੇ 140, ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੰਬੀ ਬਣ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ, 1 ਘੰਟੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਵਰਡਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਰਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ, ਓਕੇ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੈਗਾ in Coulomb's law on what factors the value of electrostatic force constant depends? Answer हैगा C, nature of medium and system of units. Next question is which law asserts that electric field lines cannot form closed path? Answer हैगा D, Gauss law. Next है intensity of electric field at a point is defined as the electrostatic force per unit Positive charge acting on when positive test charge placed at B, that point. Name the property which tells about the existence of charge in packets. Answer हैगा ਤੁਹਾਡਾ C, quantization of charge. 27th हैगा capacitance is the ratio of electric charge to the corresponding potential V, i.e. C is equal to Q upon V, then its SI unit is farad. B, ठीक है. Next हैगा quantization of charge means that charge on a body is an integral multiple of smallest quantity of charge, i.e. C आएगा आंसर both A and B, मतलब charge of electron भी तो charge on proton भी. 29th हैगा what is charge on an electron? Charge on an electron is C 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 ਕੂਲਮ. ਵੈਸੇ ਤਾਂ ਚਾਰਜ ਜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਡੂਲਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਨਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਲਿਖ ਦਾਂਗੇ, ਪਰ ਜੇ ਕਹਿਣ ਕਿ ਸਪੈਸੀਫਿਕਲੀ ਕਹਿਣ ਕਿ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੋਨ ਦਾ ਚਾਰਜ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਵੈਸੇ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ, ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਦੈਟਸ ਅ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਥਿੰਗ. ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੋਡੂਲਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਿਆ, ਪਰ ਵੈਸੇ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਲਾਈਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੋਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀ ਦੀ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੋਨ ਦੀ ਕਰੀ ਦੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਸਾਈਨ ਲਾਈਦਾ ਆ ਦੱਸਦਾ. ਨੈਕਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਇਜ਼ a uniform electric field is represented by a set of electric lines of force which are A, parallel to each other. Next question is steradian is the unit of angle. Next है potential at any point inside a charged holosphere is zero. नहीं sorry, is constant. Potential at any point inside a charged holosphere is constant. Okay. Which of the following represents unit of electric potential? Joule per coulomb. Next question is number of volt in a stat volt is A, 300. Next question is electron volt is the unit of the unit electron volt C, energy da. Next 36th question, which of the following is volt? ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੋਂ volt ਕਿਹੜਾ ਆ? B, joule per coulomb. Next, unit of capacity of a conductor is C, farad. 1 microfarad value is equal to A, 10 raised to minus 6 farad. The property that differentiates two kinds of charge is C, polarity of charge. As an electron has definite mass, a negatively charged body will A, gain some mass. Next is electric current from the power station is carried by D, both A and B, मतलब live wire and neutral wire. Next, when a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, then answer है थोड़ा A, some electrons from glass rod are transferred to silk cloth. Next question हैगा या 43rd, which of the following is a conductor? इन्हां विचों conductor केड़ा है? ये हैगा या C, animal bodies. Animal bodies भी human body conductor है. Okay, ये थानू क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. 44th question is by convention charge on ebonite rod is B, always negative. 45th, the field at a point distant r from the center of electric dipole is proportional to C, 1 upon r cube. Next is the magnitude of electric field is represented by B, density of field lines. Next is an electric field line is straight in A, electric field due to a single charge. Next, the substances which offer high resistance to the passage of electricity through them are called A, conductor. ਜਿਹੜੇ let the electricity to pass through them are conductor. ਜਿਹੜੇ offer high resistance, that are insulators. The substances which offer high resistance to the passage of electricity through them are called insulators. B is the answer. Next, charging without actual contact is called charging by induction. 50th here, the value of basic unit of charge is 1.602 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. A. Point charges are A, the charge bodies whose size are very small as compared to the distances between them. Next, the basic properties of charge are all of these: additivity भी है, conservation भी है, the quantization भी है. Next, the surface charge density in coulomb per meter square of the earth is D, 10 raised minus 10 raised to minus 9 coulomb per meter square. Next question is, the law governing the force between electric charges is known as D. Coulomb's law. What happens when some charge is placed on a soap bottle? Its radius increases. Next question is, midway between the two equal and similar charges, a third equal and similar charge is placed. Which of the following statement is correct? ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ statement correct ਹੈ regarding third charge? D statement correct है. It is in stable equilibrium. Next question है, the unit of electric field intensity is not equivalent to B. Joule upon coulomb. Next question is, two charged spheres of radius 5 centimeter and 10 centimeter are connected by a thin wire. No charge will flow if they have C. The same potential. Electric potential of Earth is taken to be 0 because Earth is a good conductor. Next, 1 volt is equal to C, joule per coulomb. At a distance r from the center of an electric dipole, electric potential V is proportional to D, 1 upon r square. The electric potential at a point on the axis of an electric dipole depends upon distance r of the point from the dipole as B, proportional to 1 upon r square. Next, 1 giga electron volt is equal to 1 giga electron volt कादे equal है 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 10 joule. 64th question, the electric field at the surface of charged conductor is B. E vector the modulus is equal to sigma the modulus upon epsilon naught. 65th question is, polarization vector P vector of a dielectric is B. Induced dipole moment per unit volume. Next question is, electric current is A. Scalar quantity. Next is, the average value of current in our nerves is in the order of D. Few microampere. Next question, the electrostatic force between the electrons separated by a distance r varies as D. R raised to minus 2. Next question is, the dielectric constant K of a metal is D. Infinite. Electrons remain bound to the nucleus due to which of the following force? A. Electrostatic. Dimensions of electric field when mass is m and time is t, length is l and charge is q can be given as B. m1 l1 t raised to minus 2 q raised to minus 1. If a glass rod is rubbed with silk, the glass rod acquires a positive charge because D. Electrons are removed from it. Next question, a comb when run through dry hair attracts small bits of paper. This is due to C. The paper gets polarized by the charged comb. Next question. A dipole of dipole moment P vector is placed in the uniform electric field E vector. Then the torque acting it is given by tau vector is equal to P vector cross E vector. Next. A circle of radius r is drawn with the charge plus q at the center. A charge q naught is brought from the point B to C. Then the work done is D. 0. The number of electrons in 1 coulomb of charge is 6.25 into 10 raised to 18. 77th. The electric potential is constant in a region. What can you say about electric field there? 0. If n capacitors are connected in parallel to a V volt source, then total energy of the system is C. 1 upon 2 n CV square. Energy per unit volume for a capacitor having area A and separation D kept at potential difference V is given by A. 1 by 2 epsilon naught V square upon D square. Next, capacitance of earth is considered to be A. 711 microfarad. 81 है. What does Q1 plus Q2 equal to 0 signify in electrostatics? C. Charges are equal and charges are of opposite sign. 2-point charges are Q1 and Q2 so that Q1 into Q2 is greater than 0. What is the nature of the forces between two charges? Repulsive. How is the force between two charges affected when dielectric constant of the medium in which they are held increases? Force decreases. What is the work done in a moving 200 microcoulomb charge between the 2 points 5 cm apart on an equipotential surface? Answer is B, 0. Given 2-point charges Q1 and Q2 such that Q1 into Q2 is less than 0, what is the nature of a force between them? B, attractive. Why do electrical lines of force cannot intersect each other? Because there will be two direction of electric fields at the point of intersection. 87th है P and Q are points equidistant from an electric dipole. The point P is on axial line and point Q is on the equatorial line. What is the ratio of EP upon EQ? Answer is C, 2:1. 88th है why does a capacitor block DC? Answer is DC has zero frequency. When a glass rod rubbed with silk cloth, it acquires a charge of plus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs. What is the charge on the silk cloth? B, minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Next, a coulomb is defined as a charge which repels similar equal charge with a force when placed in free space at a distance of 1 meter apart. Value of force is A, 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. Next here, there is a set of lines of force which converge as we go from left to right. The electric field is stronger on B, right side. Next question है a positively charged glass rod repels a suspended object. The object is C, positively charged. A soap bubble is given a negative charge, then its radius B increases. Solid angle in radians subtended by a sphere at its center is C, 4 pi. If the surface charge density of charge be sigma, electric field near the surface would be B, sigma upon epsilon naught. 96th question है a hollow sphere of charge does not produce any electric field at any A interior point. 97th question है capacity of a parallel plate condenser varies directly as nth power of the distance between two plates. The value of n is C, minus 1. A metal foil of negligible thickness is introduced between two plates of capacitor at the center. The capacitance of capacitor will be A, remains the same. Work done in moving a unit positive charge through a distance of x centimeter on an equipotential surface is C, 0. What is the angle between electric dipole moment P vector and the electric field strength E vector when the dipole is in stable equilibrium? A, 0 degree. What is the angle between the electric dipole moment and electric field strength due to it on the equatorial line? C, 180 degree. Next है if R1, R2 are the distances of 2 points P1 and P2 from a given charge E1 and E2 are the respective intensities of electric field of these points, then answer is B, E1 upon E2 is equal to R2 का square upon R1 का square. Next question है if a body contains N1 protons and N2 electrons, then total charge of the body is B, N1 minus N2 into E. Next question. Two charges are placed at a certain distance apart in air. If the glass slab is introduced between them, then the force between them will B, decrease. A hollow insulated conducting sphere is given a positive charge of 10 microcoulomb. What will be the electric field at the center of the sphere if its radius is 2 meters? 105th question है आंसर है A, 0. Choose the correct statement. Correct statement है B. Potential due to an electric dipole is axially symmetric about a dipole moment P vector. Next question. At a point distance r from the center of dipole, potential due to the dipole depends upon D, both A and B. When one electron is taken towards the other electron, then the electropotential energy of the system remains increases. 109. When a positive Q charge is taken from low potential to a higher potential, then its potential energy will be increase. If a conductor has a potential V which is not equal to 0 and there are no charges anywhere else outside, then C, there must be charges only on the surface. Next question. Which of the following statement is false? D, the field induced in the dielectric supports the applied field. Next question. Which one of the following is a polar molecule? Answer is D, H2O. Next is charging by induction means charging a body by without touching a charged body with uncharged one. Next is Coulomb force obey which law? Newton law. The law governs the law which governs the force between two charges is D, Coulomb's law. When air is replaced by a dielectric medium of dielectric constant K, the maximum force of attraction between the two charges separated by a distance A decreases K times. Next is charging without actual contact is called charging by induction. Next is dimension of permittivity are A, M minus 1, L minus 1, T 4, A square. Next, Farad meter inverse is the unit of A, permittivity. Next, ratio of permittivity of a medium to permittivity of free space is known as B, dielectric constant. Next question, which among the following is the correct expression for an electric field E is equal to F upon C? Next question, when an electric dipole placed in a uniform external electric field parallel to field, it will experience D, neither force nor torque. The dipole is said to be in stable equilibrium when the dipole moment is A, in the direction of the field. The dipole is said to be in unstable equilibrium when the dipole moment is B, opposite to the direction of field. The electric field at a point is both B and C are correct. Or continuous if there is no charge at that point, discontinuous if there is a charge at that point. 126. The dimensional formula of electric intensity is C, ml t minus 3 a minus 1. In SI, unit of electric field is Newton per coulomb. Electric flux through a closed surface according to Gauss law is C, q upon epsilon naught. 129. Electric flux is B, a scalar. The SI unit of electric flux is C, volt into meter. 131. A charge q is enclosed by a Gaussian spherical surface to radius r. If the radius is doubled, then the outward electric flux will remain the same. Work done by a conservative force is independent of path. 134th question है, it is possible to have a positively charged body at D, all of these, zero potential पर भी, negative potential ਤੇ भी ਤੇ positive potential ਤੇ भी. 135th question, capacity of spherical conductor depends on C, radius. An aluminium foil of negligible thickness is introduced between the plates of parallel plate capacitor at center. The capacitance of capacitor will be D, remains same. Next, what is the direction of electric field in the given figure? A, right to left. Next, a body at a rest produces A, electric field only. Next, can a body have charge and still be at zero potential? B, yes, but not always. Next question है 140th. For a point charge located in space, equipotential surfaces are B, concentric spheres. So ਇਹ ਸੀਗੇ ਆਪਣੇ MCQs. ਆ ਦੇਖੋ ਥੱਲੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਨਸਰਸ ਗਿਵਨ ਨੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਨਸਰ ਦਾ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਆ ਦੇਖੋ, ਲੈ ਲਓ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ। ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਕਰੀਨਸ਼ਾਟ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦਾ PDF ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਸੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸਿਓ। ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਟਰੂ ਫਾਲਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਫਸਟ, ਕੋਲੰਬ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਯੂਨਿਟ ਆਫ ਚਾਰਜ। True. Electrostatic force is a conservative force. True. Electric field intensity outside parallel plate capacitor is 0. True. Farad is a unit of capacitance. True. Fifth, work done to displace any electric charge from one point to another point in equipotential surface is always 0. True. Sixth, two equipotential surfaces never intersect each other. True. Seventh, Newton per coulomb and volt per meter are units of electric field intensity. True. Eighth, when two capacitors with unequal capacitances are joined in parallel and connected across a battery, then charge on each capacitor will be same. False. Next question is, the electrostatic field at the surface of charged conductor must be tangential to the surface at any point. False. The electric charges are of two types, namely positive and negative. True. 11th, electric field inside the dielectric material is always less because induced electric field is set up within it, which is in direction opposite to original electric field. True. Next is electric flux is a vector quantity. False. Inside a charged spherical shell, the electric field is not zero. False. Charge given to a spherical conductor is uniformly distributed in its entire volume. False. It is possible that two similarly charged bodies can attract each other. True. Electric charge is a scalar quantity. True. Charge on a body can have any value greater than 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. False. Electric field intensity due to an infinite charge sheet decreases by increasing distance from the sheet. False. Electric flux is a scalar quantity. True. Two electric field lines never intersect each other. True. Electrostatic force is both attractive and repulsive. True. The unit of dielectric strength is volt meter raised to minus 2. False. Electrostatic force is non-conservative in nature. False. The electric potential is constant at the surface and inside the conductor. True. The dielectric constant of a metal is infinite. True. SI unit of electric flux is Newton per coulomb. True. Sorry, false. SI unit of electric flux is Newton per coulomb. False. 27th. All electric charges are based on protons and neutrons. False. Equipotential surfaces can intersect each other. False. 29th. If Q1 into Q2 is greater than 0, forces between charges are always attractive. False. Electric potential at a point on an axial line of an electric dipole is always 0. False. There is no effect on capacitance of a capacitor on introducing an dielectric between its plates. False. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਟਰੂ ਐਂਡ ਫਾਲਸ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਟਰੂ ਫਾਲਸ ਅਤੇ MCQ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਵਾ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ 30 ਮਿੰਟ ਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਓ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ 'ਤੇ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਚੈਪਟਰ 'ਤੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ PSCB ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਐਤਕੀ ਦਾ 12th ਦਾ ਬੋਰਡ ਦਾ ਪੇਪਰ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਬਜੈਕਟਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹਾਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ ਦੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਥਸ ਦੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕੈਮਿਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦਾ PDF ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਇੰਸਟਾ ਦਾ ਪੇਜ ਆ ਉਹਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲਿੰਕ ਡਿਸਕ੍ਰਿਪਸ਼ਨ ਬਾਕਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ DM ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਓਕੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦਾ PDF ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਜੇ ਹੋਰ ਯੂਨਿਟ ਦੇ ਵੀ PDF ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਐਕੂਰੇਟ ਤੋਂ PDF ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਸਟਾ 'ਤੇ DM ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਠੀਕ ਆ ID ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ The Pharma Fam 12 ਓਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਲੋ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲਿੰਕ ਪਾ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਡਿਸਕ੍ਰਿਪਸ਼ਨ ਬਾਕਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਓਕੇ ਥੈਂਕਸ ਫॉर ਵਾਚਿੰਗ